Star Ocean 3, well, I mean, you can play the Steam version. I guess that would work. If you're playing on PC. Alright. I can move 5% faster. We got our bunny back that we sold in order to get our bunny on this one. I thought the HD version was available on Steam. I thought, or is it just PS4? Wasn't there, sure it was like like an HD version or something, wasn't there? Yeah, maybe just PS4. Yeah, there's one on PS4. It's there's like an HD version, HD edition. It was released. It was digital only though. Yeah, it was released on May 23rd, 2017. Apparently they released it for PS5 as well, but I mean, it's probably the PS4 version. But yeah. Star Ocean Till the End of Time HD Edition. I don't know what you call that. Pretty sure. Let me check here. PlayStation Store. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. PS4. $27.99. I mean, it's on. I even have an HD version of Fayt, and yeah, it's PS4. Star Ocean 3 HD edition, PS4. It's digital only, obviously, so it doesn't count for RPG Quest, but yeah, it's definitely on consoles. There's something you can get like a couple extra sales today. It's like, oh man, this game's available on PS4. I'm buying it now. Let's save before we do anything here. Save. This way. Gotta buy more blueberries too. Yeah, I thought somebody had mentioned it was available on Steam, so that part I was confused about, but yeah, definitely available on PS4. Which, I mean, makes you wonder why they didn't release it on Steam. They made an HD version, like, would have been that hard for them to port it over to PC. You know what I mean? I'm surprised Square didn't release this for mobile, of anything. Well, true. Put it on PC and suddenly, you know, everybody has a borrowed copy, right? Oh yeah, gotta put that back. Thank you. I'll be off a little bit, not that much. I own 2 copies of the PS2 version, apparently. I think I got one for like $15 because my other one was like banked up a little bit or something like that, and I picked up another copy because why not? Yeah, exactly. I mean, hell, if they released a physical copy of this game on PS4, I definitely would have picked it up, but yeah, no. Digital only, screw that. No thanks. No, I'm pretty sure they have new HD models for the characters, so it's not just a simple port, I don't think. If you look at the screenshots they have with it, they're definitely new models. I don't know if they changed anything else in terms of the actual, like, you know, is the AI any better, that kind of stuff? Probably not. Yeah, okay, so no additional content, but they definitely have new models, and obviously it's HD, right? Red Bequerel Mine is to be completed soon. I suppose it can't be helped. It'd be suicide to enter a place like that with those winged dragons around. Spooters.
Here we go, guys. Get a move on.
Here. Blade of Doom.
Guarding thing they do. Yeah, the PSP ones, yeah. Or how the 2 compares to 2 on the PS1. Obviously, 1 is a completely new game because you know we never had one stateside, so. Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Get a move
Bring it
on.
on!
Shockwave!
Yeah!
Was the Switch and PS4 versions of the first one. It's hard to keep up with remakes. So many freaking remakes nowadays. I mean, companies are aware now that, you know, why make new games when you just keep remaking the old stuff and people will keep paying for them? There's nostalgia. Nostalgia is a powerful selling tool. Yeah, probably like higher resolution or whatever. It seems like boss fight. I doubt I'd be getting a remaster, probably more just like a PS5 edition, which, you know, it's just going to be faster frame rates, whatever, maybe some fancier looking effects. It would be like choosing, you know, a higher graphics mode on a PC version of the game. That's all PS5 version of that game would be doing, I'm sure.
Oh, a real fight!
Let's take him. Shockwave!
Here!
Not bad.
Too slow! That was fun!
Just heal yourself, jeez. I'm bringing AI in this. Oh, the worst minecart. The game with the worst minecart is definitely Dark Savior. Dark Savior is the worst by far. There's no way you can beat Dark Savior for the worst minecart ever. Hard copy. Nice. Yeah, especially recently, a lot of the stuff jumped up. Although PS2 has definitely seriously jumped in last year, the whole pandemic thing. But yeah, PS1. My PS1 collection is definitely the most expensive part of my collection. Like I think Persona is still my. Let's see where's Game Eye here. Actually, Suikoden 2 actually overtook. Oh no, Persona went back up over Suikoden 2. Suikoden 2 for a little bit was actually more expensive than Persona. Yeah, Persona's still actually. Dot Hack Quarantine is actually the third most expensive game I own now. That's gone up. No, maybe on Amazon. Definitely not 4,500. I'm looking at price charting, which is what you want to look at for prices, not Amazon. It goes for like 321 is the average price. There's only Black Label. There's no greatest hits version of that. Yeah, it goes for like 321. I don't know what the last one sold at, but Suikoden 2 goes for about 300 bucks. Dot Hack almost goes for 300. Fire Emblem is up there too for GameCube. So for the PS2 games, Persona, Suikoden 2, Persona 2, Valkyrie Profile, Tales of Destiny 2, Tales of Destiny. Shadow Tower is actually pretty up there now. Fidelka, Vanguard Bandits, Brigandine, and so on and so forth. I think the fact that Persona 1 came with the PlayStation Classic probably slowed down its rate of growth, because it hasn't really moved too much like in the last while. Like, it hasn't really jumped up in price or anything. And that's probably because of the inclusion in the PlayStation Classic. Maybe. Don't think of stuff we already bought. I'm still trying to pick up a PSP version of Persona 1 though, and it's hard to find a copy that's not like super crazy expensive. I should have picked it up earlier on. Now it's just expensive as shit. I managed to nab a copy of the soundtrack, but I don't have the actual game yet. Telling me I'm theoretically wealthy? There's no theoretical about it. Game collections are worth a lot now. Like if let's see, what's the average value of my PS1 collection? I have all the PS1 RPGs, those North American RPGs. It's worth about $6,000 if I just, according to like price charting prices and whatnot, which is like one Sega Saturn RPG pretty much for. I wish I started my collection with like the SNES and Saturn and all those ones. Those ones worth a pretty penny, but my collection starts with the PS1, so.
Here we go, guys. Get him moving.
I'll go easy on you. This is gonna hurt. Blade of Fury. Too late for it.
Yeah, Persona PSP, nice. I'm only missing 2 PSP games. I'm missing Persona and Ys 1 and 2, Chronicles 1 and 2, whatever it is. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm basically playing only physical copies. The only console I'm still playing on emulation is Game Boy Advance. 'Cause I don't have a Game Boy Advance, or I don't have a Game Boy player from my GameCube or whatever. I could get one, but at this point, I wouldn't be collecting for Game Boy Advance. Too late. But I've definitely started collecting for 3DS and DS and stuff. So, but PS1, I have all the games. I've got all the PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, Dreamcast, Wii, GameCube. I got like 95+% of the PS4, Switch libraries, etc. Except for limited run stuff. That's one thing I haven't been collecting really too much of. I have a couple of limited run games, but definitely nowhere near the amount that they've released. A lot of bookshelves. Like 3 bookshelves behind me full of games. And I only collect complete in box, so everything is complete in box. All the DS stuff and all the disc stuff is all complete in box. I don't go like. I collect a lot of. I got a lot of collector's editions, but I don't go out of my way to get a collector's version of something. I mean, if I can, I'm gonna try to get the collector's version. If it's got extra stuff, especially in stuff like the 3DS era that has, you get art books and stuff like that, where 3DS games definitely don't have nothing. Hey Shike, like the game so far? I don't know. I mean, it's a bit of a downgrade from Hoshigami Shike. Exactly. Yeah, if I'm gonna go spend the money for a game as a collector, there's no way in hell I'm just gonna buy just the game. I could, if I wanted just to play the game, I could do that without collecting a copy, right? So there's no way in hell I'm spending money on buying a physical copy of a game just by itself. I'm gonna be getting like everything complete in box. Steady, carefree, whimsical, ill-natured, and aggressive. It's also an instruction manual. Nah, don't read it. Holler Beast instruction manual. God, that's big. Just like Caverns, the Kingdom of Erlgluff. Oh man, it's gonna be a long manual. I guess at this point, access from this point on is by Holler Beast only. Access by any other means shall be subject to punishment. Holler Beast will be referred to as Hollers from here on. Driving a Holler. Accelerate, decelerate. Switch tracks. Accelerate until stop. Accelerate necessary speed. By characteristic, steady, faithfully obeys your commands, but has poor acceleration, deceleration. Carefree, only turns right except for a certain part of the track, and has poor acceleration. High endurance. Whimsical will not obey commands, but can jump much further than others. If I don't want to obey commands, then... It's gonna be fun. Yeah, inserts for the manual. That sucks. It's crazy how much just a complete in-box copy of something just absolutely raises the price. You often pay double or more just for a complete in-box version of something versus just like a disc or card only. Because of course, especially for portable games like stuff like DS and 3DS. People took their games out of their cases. They put them in like carrying cases, and of course their boxes then all went missing. And you can find cards super easily. It's less likely to lose a copy of like a PlayStation 2 box or something like that, because odds are, unless you're taking all your discs out and putting them into disc wallets or whatever, you're probably gonna be keeping it inside their box. But the boxes break over time, or you lose the manual. I mean, losing the manual is a very common thing. But definitely for portable stuff, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if people just want to play something, I mean, there's a lot of ways they can play it without paying a cent, right? So, it's definitely a collector's market. That's what it is. That's why, like, this thing is a collection. I'm not buying these games specifically just to play them. I'm buying them to collect them. It's a trophy case, if you will. You know what I mean? Ill nature turns in opposite direction specified. Ooh, that'll be fun. Endurance low. Aggressive tends to not obey the commands and will not slow beyond or below a certain speed. These haulers are living creatures and must be handled with care. Certain events in the mind are stressful to them. If the hauler gets overstressed, they may stop obeying commands or even collapse. This sounds a lot of tough. Press steady just to try this out first. This isn't going to work. Won't respond. I guess we need to activate this first. I find generally, like, I mean, I live in Canada, so problem is most of the stuff you can find is going to be from the U.S. and the fees, like the shipping fees from the U.S. Usually, like most people on eBay, they sell via the global shipping program, and it costs so much to get something shipped from the U.S. It's just not worth it to buy separate. I mean, obviously, if you can find a box and manual and all that stuff separately, sure, but definitely, unless you can find it from a Canadian seller in Canada, you're not going to be spending an extra $20 for both the cart of a game as well as like the box of a game. You're not going to spend $40 to ship all those things separately, right?
Oh, a real fight.
Today, I mean outside today. Let's double check. It is -9 today. That's Celsius. Probably like, I don't know, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. 10, 15. Oh yeah, I mean, somebody wants to download a game and play it, you know, it's, I mean, I don't care. I don't care if people emulate and stuff like that. I'm totally not against it. I mean, I've done a lot for a lot of games of RPG Quest in the other generations. Definitely not against emulation, but personally, I like owning the games if I can. I mean, digital preservation is a big thing. That's why I make sure to scan all my manuals, because all the physical copies I have, you know, since I collect the complete box versions, I want to make sure that these things are available to other people, right? So I make sure to scan all my manuals, and a lot of these games are games that don't have scan manuals online, or if they have scans, they're really low quality. So I like to preserve to do my part for digital preservation. It's one thing if the games are available, but I mean, you have companies like Nintendo that make it extremely hard to get, you know, legitimate copies of their stuff. With their stupid like virtual console things, and you got to rebuy things every generation, and you know their limited time bullshit thing. Like I don't give a damn about Nintendo. It's like they're getting a penny of my if I buy a physical copy of something, they're not getting a penny out of it anyways. So screw them. Seems to be a mine, but they haven't dug here for decades, not since the ore ran out. These days it's used only as it passes through the mountains. -17? What's the wind chill? Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. Like, virtual console thing, I mean, it's like, no, you got to like subscribe to this thing, and they're gonna just drip release these games out. You might have to wait like years for them to release a game or something like that. It's just stupid. And it's not like you can, you know, bring a game from one console and use it on another console either. It's like, oh, you buy it on the virtual console on the Wii, well, that's the only place you're going to be able to use it. Even that becomes dangerous because of the cave-ins and such. I see. What the? I know, right? Like, Nintendo, like, they do everything they can to to kind of capitalize on the whole FOMO thing, right? Nintendo Minis, Nintendo's the SNES Minis and all that stuff, and you know they keep saying, oh yeah, you know we're not doing this, you know we're not limiting stock on purpose. Like yes they are, and then they do shit like that where they give you like a limited time release of a digital game. It's like, oh, Super Mario 3D, yeah, you got to get it for March because at that point we're gonna stop. We're gonna turn off. You're not gonna be able to purchase it anymore digitally either. So that's it. You know, you gotta get it now, or that's it. No chance. It's one thing when it's a licensed property, like let's say it's a like a game based on a movie or anime license. There's license agreements. Of course, once the license expires, they're required to stop sales of it. But when it's a Nintendo owned thing and then they give you the limited time thing, that's just absolute bullshit. Nintendo just they basically went from saying all that shit to make it obvious that they're purposely limiting stock in order to get as much cash as they can. Yeah, I know, right? Gotta have the best fiscal year ever, right? I mean, 2020 was probably a pretty good fiscal year for game companies in general. Because, of course, a lot of people are staying at home, and guess what they're doing at home? There's no ordinary earthquake. It's a big boy.
Be careful! Blazing!
Shut up, Dad!
Sword!
Stop!
Yeah!
Stop!
Here! Blade of Fury!
Shockwave!
Blade of Fury!
Ow. Damn it.
Good. Now let's.
Yeah, the NES Fire Emblem. There's so many different things that Nintendo's doing now with like their limited release bullshit. Crepitone. Well, I mean, there's that too, right? Digital releases, but I mean, that's why physical is always best. But nowadays, physical releases, you're probably gonna be downloading 3/4 of the game anyways, so you're still stuck with, the store gets taken down. You're probably not playing your game at all because you can't download the update. So if the company just shuts down like their service at all, you're screwed. Yeah, XP is like is a real trickle drip, isn't it? I expect to run into something like that here. Kind of late for that now. They ran out of voice acting budget here. Wonder if he's behind that cave-in. It's a possibility. Don't let your guard down. Yeah. That. PCFX, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, either you have to download, like, the game is completely unplayable unless you download the update, or the game is so broken at, like, on the disc that you have to download the update to even play it. If they stop, providing... I guess we're not going back that way. If they stop providing, I guess we can go this way. Access to those servers, you're screwed. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's definitely limitations of. Let's get a lot of disposable income. It's not cheap to collect all these things.
Healing.
Yeah. Here.
Spear of might!
Yeah. Here.
Spear of might!
Healing. Stop.
Yeah. Here.
Just actually healing people. It's a miracle. Get the keypad. Yeah, exactly. And good luck trying to find a gamepad separately, right? 333 damage. That's a trophy. It isn't fancy. I'm doing good. How's your weekend? Oh yeah, digital preservation is definitely important. So if it's not digital preservation, there'd be a lot of games that we lost to time and no way of getting them back, so... Bloodstained Ritual of the Night that the patch should make available. Oh yeah. It's like, this boggles my mind that they release a game that doesn't even work. I could see if it's like maybe got some game-breaking bugs that you'll find out afterwards, but when the game itself can't even either be played, won't even start up or something like that, or obviously won't be beatable without downloading a patch. Well, that's. But I mean, there's games that they clearly don't include the full game on the disc. The disc is basically just an installer, and you have to download the actual game off the, the servers or whatever. There's quite a few games like that. Yeah. So if you don't have access, so eventually when like in God knows how long before they completely shut down those servers, you won't be able to play that game anymore. There's just no physical way. You can have the console, you can have the copy of the game, and that's it. You have no way of playing the game. I mean, it's like, even though it's a single-player game, so... And of course, those companies, I mean, they want that. Because that way they can resell you the game down the road, right? A bunch of skills, Effectiveness of attacks. Japanese games. Well, collecting Japanese games for the most part is cheaper than North American versions of the games. For RPGs anyways. Certain things, definitely not. Imagine like shmups. Probably a nightmare, but RPGs, yeah. On a Japanese copy of an RPG, you're paying like a dime a dozen. US copy of the same game is like 10 times the cost. It's like, fuck. Oh yeah, exclusive ones for sure. Platformers, I am. Yep, emulation's always good. What if I should pull it? No, leave it alone. It's dangerous. Okay. I guess I could. I didn't have to come back here. I wasn't sure if that was... I wanted to go save and heal up before I continued on. What?
Not good.
Shockwave!
Ha! Here. Ta! Yeah. Here. Yeah. 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 Here. That was easy.
Was it easy? So far more rare than expensive. Yeah, I mean usually rarity and price goes hand in hand, but I mean not all the time, obviously. But definitely rarity helps quite a bit to boost the price. Lup salad. Yeah, like, well, in the last year especially, 2020, retro game prices have skyrocketed because of the pandemic and people having, you know, they're looking to buy these old games and they got more time at home and it's become a lot harder to find decent prices on retro games. You see, I don't collect sealed. Like, if I can get a sealed copy of a game for not much more than a, you know, a complete box copy, I'll probably go for the sealed copy because I know, you know, everything's intact. I know that, you know, everything is in good quality. But I'm not going to go and pay, you know, double, triple, quadruple the price for a sealed copy. Like, it's just not worth it. Yeah. New games are all crap. It's all games as a service bullshit. Oh, I thought that was no. Yeah, I imagine like Japanese games, especially, you want to get stuff like the spine card and all that stuff. I mean, there's more stuff, right? I mean, I can understand the, you know, I guess that why people want the sealed copies, but you know, I plan on playing these games, right? That's a holler beast. Looks like a turtle. So that's where we're supposed to ride that. Ride it. Can't stop there. Maximum speed! That's confusing as shit. Alright, let's try that again. Well, this thing, right? Back then you wouldn't think things were collectible. Imagine back in the day when, you know, NES and SNES were pretty much done there and you could find copies of games for like, you know, $5 at a garage sale, which nowadays are worth like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You didn't think, you know, they'd be worth money back then. I keep thinking I'm pressing no and I keep pressing yes. Yeah, but usually by the time you see the message for stop, it's like, it's too late, I'm already going too fast. By the time you see the message, it's like, I should be right there. I should be able to go through that. You know what's going on. CG Fred Red. Well, I mean, they kind of dug their own grave there. They had to know if they released, you know, Cyberpunk in that state, they would have gotten a lot of bad press. They needed the money, I guess, so they were more willing to lose any credibility they had gained than they were to actually, you know, release the finished game. PC98 got some good stuff. I'm pretty sure most stuff PC98 has would be not safe for Twitch.
Oh, a real fight! Ha! Ha! Here! Blade of Fury!
Spear of Might!
Ha! Here!
Spear of Might!
That was easy.
Cyberpunk will be nice when it's actually finished. Yeah, maybe, but it needs to be finished before it's nice. I don't like this thing. Yeah. Yeah, before the release of Cyberpunk, CD Projekt was like the developer, like, oh yeah, these are the guys that can do no wrong. They got the gamers in mind more than, you know. And then they became like, nope, these are the worst guys in the industry.
Here! Blade of Fury!
Chinese Sukirin 2. Yeah, the music in this is fantastic. A finger. It's a long ass finger. Yeah, but I mean, Witcher compared to you know, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk had like so much hype on it too. That's part of the problem too. They had so much hype on that game, and it's such a broken mess. I mean, there's always bugs, but you know, it wasn't just bugs. It was just completely unplayable on release, right? That's the biggest problem. PC version Korea and China. So going to do a PC Chinese version. Oh yeah. I guess PCs are bigger in those. Isn't there like a lot of import issues with consoles and that? So that's why PC is bigger. Yeah, but the thing is, most people aren't playing Cyberpunk on PC. Most people are playing them on console, which is completely broken and unplayable mess. Sephiroth, sheesh kebab! Thank you so much for the support. Crap. It's not even a switch. It's literally just like run to the wall. Did I outrun that one? Maximum speed. Oh, he's dead. We murdered him. 99% stress. We got this. We got this. Leonardo. Ill-natured. Sealed version. I can't see it. I mean, there's so many copies of Cyberpunk out there that I highly doubt it's ever going to be worth anything.
That's a dirty trick.
Not good.
How was I surrounded? Like, I literally ran into it.
Here. Blade of Fury.
Spear of might!
Then skill points. Yep. Everyone need to be praising Cyberpunk. Don't know. It depends. CG Projekt. First of all, CG Projekt Red is going to have to spend like next year just fixing the game, and a lot of like the additional content that would have come out is going to be delayed because of that. I mean, Witcher 3 was highly praised because not only the base game, but like the expansions were all like pretty meaty expansions. Well, guess what's not going to be getting expansions for the next year? Yeah, exactly. If they had released only the PC version, say, you know, sorry, you know, the PS4 and Xbox One versions are delayed until, you know, six more months or whatever. People probably would have been pissed, but at least they wouldn't have lost. It wouldn't have been the PR nightmare that they had releasing it. Obviously, a completely unfinished game on the consoles. But you know, the way they saw it, it's like, we need this cash. We're willing to completely like bury our name under the bus.
Blade of Fury! Blade of Fury!
Spear of Might!
Small enemies are so hard to hit.
Spear of Might!
Combo hits never hit. Yeah. Like, how many AAA games that we consider AAA have released in the last, you know, 5 years that have been like critically well received when it came out? You know what I mean? Like, pretty much any most critically received games are games that wouldn't be considered AAA, either like indie games or, you know, games that were like not AAA, but not, you know, not indie either. Red Dead Redemption, yeah. I mean, Rockstar still brings out pretty good stuff, but it's pretty much just Rockstar is probably the only company now that usually does well on releases. Don't just give you bullshit crap. Yeah, well, again, it's the whole thing of FOMO, right? People need to get the new thing right then and there. You gotta pre-order it. They gotta make sure they get it on launch. You know. FOMO is a pretty powerful thing, and companies obviously they bank on that. That's why pre-orders are a huge business model. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways of seeing gameplay of a game now. You don't have to rely on reviews. I mean, back in the day, the only way of really knowing what the game's going to be like before release was reviews, which are always biased. By definition, reviews are biased.
Spear of Might!
You have like one reviewer that plays the game. Is like, how can that not be biased, right? But now you can pretty much go online and see people play the game, or just just so many different YouTube videos of the game. You can make your own opinion. Look at the exact image. Yeah, that's pretty much all we get nowadays. Is freaking early access games, AAA early access. Charm of Insight. That sucks, Newman. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure when Blizzard announced that, I mean, most likely they were going to announce Diablo 4, but something happened and they weren't able to announce it, so they're like, alright, we got to fall back on something. And then they went with the Diablo Immortal, which obviously like fell flat. Because of course that was supposed to be their big announcement, right? Like, there's the the last announcement of the BlizzCon or whatever.
Oh, real fights take
Spear of might!
Blade of fury!
Spear of might!
Here!
Spear of might!
Here! That was easy.
Objective-based reviews exist? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, well, I mean, that's for every Factorio, there's like so many bad early access games that just never get finished. Rage 2. Don't you guys have phones? Doesn't everybody have a phone? Farther. Division is Tencent. Tencent owns everything. Bones. This guy can't even slow down. This guy can't stop, so. Or switch, really, because I can't even go below 25, so... Full speed ahead! I don't know what the point of this one is, considering I can't... I'm really stuck at the maximum speed. And go in a straight line. So aggressive is useless. Yeah, mobile games is like it's a huge chunk of the industry now, especially in Asia. But kind of sucks. Acceleration, carefree, only turns right from a certain part of the track. Sport acceleration. Whimsical. This is somewhere I need to jump really far. Let's try the carefree one. No spoilers, RPG fan. I'm gonna be hitting every part of the map. See, it looks derpy. God, no more kidding about the acceleration of this guy. Oh my god, this acceleration is non-existent. Guess he can slow down pretty fast. Let's see if we can get through that wall over here. Ah, I guess I need to slow down to even go through the wall. So I need to hit the thing while going at a slower speed. Should have gone the other way there. I'll go through those damn walls. So I'm hoping this guy... Oh, I took the whimsical one, didn't I? This guy, it's the high jumper. I'm assuming we probably need the... Let's see if the carefree can break through that one. Where's this go? Getting... There's a lot of Diablo likes. So many Diablo likes out there. This one. Alright, let's see if he breaks through this wall. Okay, I was totally going slower there. What the hell? Guess he doesn't listen to us. Yeah. I guess if he's told to head into a wall, he ignores it. Let's try some of the other paths here. Just go back to the entrance, right? Yeah. So go left, it goes back to the entrance. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. It's not a game that should be freaking early access. It's so stupid. Let's give you part of the game now. But yeah, I mean, early access is a way for companies to get at least some cash to help them out. But it's still... I'll go left and then right. One foot of snow, ouch. Then do some shoveling. Run to the wall. back here. Yeah, D20 is too complicated. It's hard to do, man. Yeah. They constantly go up and down the speeds and... So I'm gonna do left and then right and then stop as soon as I do that jump. I did some fancy. Have a great night. Or just right here. Like as soon as we go through this thing, we need to stop, right? Alright, so it's over here.
Dirty trick.
Not good.
Too bad.
Blade of Fury.
Not bad.
Blade of Fury.
Not bad.
Spear of might!
These battles are so chaotic, it's hard to see where the hell I'm... what's even going on?
Here.
You can see what the hell is even going on in these battles. Yeah, those turtles are annoying. Shoot of Avarice, I'm assuming that increases money drop rate. Display chests, gotcha. I ain't gonna be like looking everywhere anyways. So we definitely need like... we need to return to a lot of these places, because there's places that you can only get through if you have something that can break through, you know, ice, or... there's definitely a lot of places we have to return once we get something to let us enter other areas.
Oh, a real fight. Here. Ta. Blade.
Spear of might!
Ta. Ta.
Spear of might!
Here. Blade of Fury.
Spear of might!
Death awaits.
Charge. I think some nasty lines appearing on the screen transitions. Emulation. Just played in progressive scan, problem solved. Are you playing in progressive or are you playing in interlaced? I'm sure that would probably have a difference for emulation. There doesn't flinch when taking damage, equal to 1/15 of the current HP amount. You have to hold down triangle and X when you boot up the game from you. I'm assuming PCX2 should be able to display in progressive, but the game itself has to be set to progressive, so the triangle and X when you start up the game, it'll give you the progressive option. Left there. So we're OG's fans translations, yeah. Yeah, it seems like most emulators that have like enough scaling thing will, like the graphics will be glitched out unless you run in native resolution, which makes sense, right? I haven't noticed any glitches myself, so. Of course, I'm playing progressive scan, maybe on interlaced, but for progressive scan, I haven't seen any sort of glitch, like any sort of artifacts or anything like that. I'm assuming you would need component cables, because composite cables wouldn't do progressive scan. Wait, no, it's the other way I want to go. Go left again. So you go left. So left and then left. Manuel, yes. Manuel knows how to do everything. Not my fault. left here again. It's the official PogChamp. It's a snake. I mean, you kind of expected it to be like a non, face. Somebody everybody can get behind, right? A non-human face, I should say. I still haven't gotten a turtle to 100% stress. I don't know what happens. I got 99. Maybe that's the maximum. Server with all the punk faces. You gotta go through fast on that one because it took so much stress there. Every time. So as soon as I hit that wall, I had to like 100% stress. Max stress. Well, he did. Alright, so it just brings you back here. Now I have a turtle death on my conscience. Oh, damn it. What it really does. Every time. Ooh. It's a long warning. Yeah, if you try to stop here, you're just inside the rocks for so long, you take so much stress. Percent. I really went the right way here. Yeah, it's this way. the end. You threw in this hauler. Yeah, I did, but amazing, there are monsters crawling about. This whole place has fallen into disrepair. There's also been some terrible rock slides and holes opened up in some of the tunnels. Complete mess in there. Who are you? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Gregory von Dermine III, administrator of these caverns. I'm a member of the Glyphian army. Got 69 stress. Nice. Steal a credit card number? Totally did. Gregory, haha, just Gregory will do. I'm only a rank and file soldier. This is a job suited to an old man such as me. I like being old, mind you. How interesting. Oops, there I go, belly aching again. Well, no, you made it on that hauler. That must mean the tunnels are clear. Yep, there are a few dangerous parts, but nothing to prevent us from making it through. I see. Then I'll drive this one back. I was a fine hauler driver back in the day. Thank you, that would be great. It's quite expansive wildlands from here on. Be careful. Be careful too, Gregory. Don't worry about me. I can still keep up with you youngsters. Or drive yourself. I wonder if he, like... Yeah, maybe he drives. I wonder. Eh. Was there a save? Well, that was quick. It was quick. One that's weird here is this whimsical one, like, jump further, but like, where's the point where it would, you know? What's on this thing? Automatic. Automatic front just brings you right to the end. Wasn't an option before, was it? Yeah, just like keels over dead. No, just rock slides. Can we see the map better? I didn't even see if we can like open the full map and we're... Was there a spot where we could just like jump? I remember a gap there that, you know, a women's school would have made a difference, but... This is another, like, place like this somewhere. Yeah, I guess you can open the full map here. Gap over there. It's a big gap there. Tell him to go straight. Hit the turtle. These ones I can wait out. It doesn't seem to listen to your commands. Let's go with the space down here. See, there's like a spot down there, but there's like a wall in the way. So how do we get there? There's no way of jumping there. If you go in the wall, you just like hit the wall. There's definitely a cabin behind it. Yeah, he doesn't seem to listen to your commands. He just does wherever he wants to go. Did I stop this one? I don't remember. There's also just southwest of there. There's like, yeah, it looks like you can. Looks like there's a debris and then there's a thing above it. Maybe if we jump from that one. Slowed us really bad, yeah. He just does whatever the hell he wants to do though, so who knows. Stop here. I'm going really slow here. Oh, come on! Yeah, he definitely doesn't listen to commands. He just does whatever he wants to. Hey, Bagel. There's definitely a couple of spots we can't seem to access, but... Curious about... Because if this one supposedly can jump, I'm wondering if we can make it across that gap over there. Like, make it to that other... There's no jump on the other side. If we go full speed here, is he just going to take whatever turns he can? He probably just takes whatever he wants, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is a spot down here. There's also spots in the other one too. I tried getting the steady into the, or the carefree into that rightmost one maybe, because he's like the, he's supposed to be like, you know, the highest endurance one. Maybe I need to use aggressive. The aggressive can go through the wall. The problem is there's a switch before the wall, and you can't if you don't choose, or if you go more than 25 kilometers per hour, you're gonna take the other turn. So that's the problem. So it's not like I can. I was thinking maybe aggressive, because aggressive sounds like something that would just go smash through a wall, but I can't get the aggressive down to like below 30. Okay, that wall right here. So if I go faster than 25 with this guy, he's just gonna take the right turn. Yeah, he doesn't listen to me, right? If I tell him to go left, he's gonna ignore it because I guess he's carefree or whatever. This one too. He doesn't listen to me. Yes, the carefree doesn't listen to you when you tell him to go on the walls. Let's try the aggressive again. The aggressive apparently doesn't, according to that manual, doesn't listen to commands often. Doesn't say he doesn't always listen to commands, but yeah, that's why it's hard to slow him down. You're gonna have him just holding down, and it's not letting me do it. Maybe he'll just randomly choose a direction. Kind of like the whimsical one just seems to choose whatever the hell he wants. Let's make go full speed and then... Oh, there you go. Well, now that it's broken, I could probably go through another guy, right? I'll break through those other walls now. Hopefully those walls stay broken. Because I can't stop with an aggressive one. Offered pizza. Pizza at the end of a stick. Press the wrong button. So it definitely stays broken anyways, so that's good. Tastes like chicken. I never had turtle. I imagine there's probably not a lot of meat on a turtle. Or if you can go like full speed at these ones. Okay, yeah, so you can go full speed with them. So then we need to go right and then left and the other one. Arrows to get the skin shell off? Wow. That sounds yummy. That's twitch muscles, yeah. now we can go grab all that treasure. Well, the only other one is being the other corner. Which, I mean, looking at the map, the only way it seems like we can get there would be to like, maybe the Whimsical one and jumping really far, because Whimsical is supposed to be good at jumping, and it's the only place where there's a jump that could probably reach it. So if you do the leftmost one, but the problem is I can't control this guy, so... Hopefully RNG leads us to it. Nope, bad start. Although I can probably, if he ends up turning one of these directions, I can go check out some of these side ones. Alligator tail? Imagine not too many places sell that. Maybe in like Louisiana or something like that. Florida. Brazoos. Is the natural chain. Yeah, the only way I can see there looks like if we go on the left side of that jump, and if this guy actually does somehow jump all the way over there, that's the only way I can see getting to that spot. I haven't used this guy for anything else jump-wise, so. It's going to be completely RNG what direction he decides to go, which... He's got a fucking nightmare trying to get there. Alright, so we're taking another loot. I guess there's no point even hitting any buttons, because he just does whatever the hell he wants. Let's go right here. Like this one would be the wrong angle, so I have to take the other one. And maybe you can jump all the way to this spot down here. So this will be fun. Oops, shit. I definitely need to need the RNG to take a right and then take another right. I imagine him hitting the wall won't make a difference if he hits the wall, but unless he runs out of stamina or something. And get ready to stop as soon as he lands too. Start. No. Go to the stop here. So check this place out.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah,
Get a move
looks
on.
like an even match.
Simultaneously defeat two enemies. That wasn't really simultaneous. Also, there's 3 enemies and 2 of them died instantly. I didn't notice.
Fury! Here! That was easy.
There's number of zoos in your state. 222 damage. Yeah. I wonder what percentage I have. Totally worth it. Let's go straight that way, back from the beginning. We'll eventually get the direction. I know, right? Star Ocean had the first, like, achievement system and consoles, anyways. What I'm super surprised is that it takes 1.2 megabytes. Like, why is it so freaking big? First one? Ah, damn it. How many? We need... Yeah, we need like three right directions. Again, I'm assuming that the landing in the... or hitting the wall probably wouldn't matter, so we need... There's like a 12% chance of getting there. 12.5% chance. Yeah, I know, right? So it's always that case. When you try to get them, you don't get them. But if you don't try, you always run into them. Yeah, like I don't know, maybe it's for like a security thing, so people can't, you know, copy their... But I don't know. It just seems really weird. Oh yeah. He's vulnerable in the middle fight. That would be brutal. Imagine 100% completion of this game would be brutal as hell. I mean, hell, I platinumed Star Ocean 4, so I know how beastly some of those battle trophies can be. Come on, right. Okay, good. Come on, right. Yes! Alright. Okay, yeah, there you go. So that is what you have to do with this guy. Slow down! I was like, this guy didn't... I didn't use a super jump or anything else, so it's the only one that made sense. Let me get to that. Earth Pixie. Fuck's an Earth Pixie? Raises normal attack decision by 1. Huh? Normal attack decision? What does that even mean? accessory? It's just a passive thing, I guess.
Oh, a real fight.
Let's take them.
Blade up. Here.
Spear of might!
Here. Here.
Now a battle gauge.
That was easy.
Seems convoluted as you remember. Oh, I don't know about convoluted, but is it in there? New terms. Copper is a term. Miscellaneous. I don't see it in there. Oh, probably. I mean, it's not like Fayt has to do any of the attacking. So you can have him, you know, have the metal pipe and then everybody else has, like, great weapons and Fayt just helps out. Now, if you had to play Fayt only, then maybe not. Okay, now we gotta go stop those two other spots. Yeah. It's one of those games, it's, you know, relatively easy to play, but hard to master. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we haven't unlocked invention yet, so it could be an invention thing. Alright, which ones do we have to get here? There's that one there, and the other one. So we go right. So this one we've already stopped that, so we don't need to go in there. Go to this other one though. Then we gotta take the... $5,000. Rich.
Looks like an even match.
Spear of might!
Here.
Spear of might!
Here. That was fun.
Not the wet puppies. Poor wet puppies. One more to get. I think. I don't remember. I don't think there's any other ones I missed in the previous excursions. Where are all these turtles coming from, by the way? How many turtles are there? The freaking like turtle breeding grounds there nearby. Like, assuming you don't actually kill the turtle, they're just exhausted when you go to 100% stress. There's at least 5 turtles they're keeping around here. New replicant, the 1.2, whatever the hell it's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Turtle crib, yep. We want to go right and then left, right? Right, left, left. Squeeze bag. Childhood game, yeah, I remember playing this back in the day, but I don't know. I mean, I remember nothing about this, so I have no idea how far I got back in the day. Some more sage. Right. Should be all now. Well, I beat the actual place, and I went back to get these places I didn't get. I should have picked up everything now, I would imagine. Let's go heal up. And save after all that. Yeah, I don't remember if I beat it either. I don't think so. I don't even remember these turtles. Maybe I'd never played that much of it. I think I'd remember something like turtles. Like turtle minecarts. Which is weird because I've had a copy of this forever. So, you know, it's not one of those games I, only picked up recently. I mean, I had a copy of this forever. But I remember absolutely nothing about it. Automatic. New map. A new 100% to get. What, 100%? Did we ever 100% the other map? Yeah, we got 73%. Alright, there's a lot of places that are behind like rock walls. We need to find a way of like blowing up those walls, so we'll have to go back to a lot of these maps after we have the ability of breaking through walls. The ice one had a bunch of those too. Remember like the one in the ruins there where you have to find the number. You can get into that middle area. There's a lot of places you have to revisit. Yep, Dark Savior. Worst minecarts ever. Bar none. How the hell were we ambushed there? I call bullshit on that one.
Regrets.
They're only changing the part of the first Nier where the rest of the game is supposed to be the same as the original version? Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird. I think that's a very blind bandit. Treasure!
Looks like an even match.
You want to give us any names?
Remember that.
Standby healing skills earned. Reach level 10. Money! What did he learn? I didn't even notice what he learned. Standby healing.
Here I go.
Looks like a good fight.
Blade of Fury! Ta! Yeah! Here! Yeah!
I'm fully getting the hang of mugging aristocrats.
Here we go, guys.
Blade!
Spear of might.
Here! Yeah! Ta!
Spear of might.
Yeah!
I hate you. Moron.
I hate you! He doesn't like us, apparently. Yeah, when Japan had the original version, and we got the director's cut, which I'm assuming they released in Japan later, but fixed a lot of the bugs and stuff that Japan had. It's a big ass area. Back there. I'm not done with that place. Damn it. Can we get those pixels? Oh, got those two. Yeah, the map farming is a pain in the ass, especially since you're spending most of the time just staring at the map and then like hugging the walls. It's kind of annoying. You don't need to get exactly 100% because I've gotten 100% completion. I still had like a whole bunch of squares left, so it's not 100% isn't actually 100%, but it's pretty damn close. It's like 99% at least. Especially considering, you know, it doesn't just count the stuff that you can walk on, it also counts stuff that are like outside the on the walls, but you have to like hug the wall just to touch that square. It's so stupid.
I don't like this one bit.
Blade of Fury! Yeah! Here!
Yeah, it's still a slog though, which it's kind of annoying. Because of course, you know, anybody who plays RPGs generally are completionists, which, you know, have to get everything. Hey, this is something that's quote-unquote optional. No, it's not. It's not optional at all. You got to do it. It's like right here, I had to go back here in order to get those 3 chunks. I think pretty much anybody who plays with RPGs have some form of OCD. Just gotta catch everything, right? Gotta catch them all.
Here we go, guys. Get a move
Bring it on! Yeah! Here!
Spear of might!
That was
Hammer of Might. You got Sphere of Might and Hammer of Might. Ice Needles and Shadow Wave. Three. What are you doing standby? So. This thing's level 2. How's this only level 2? Considering how much he spans it, it should be like level 20 by now. It doesn't matter. They could give you a potion. We're still gonna do it. That's that's just how RPG players are. Extremely low flying shockwave. Oh yeah, imagine if you stack up a whole bunch of them. Unfortunately, I sold the first one, but I mean, in the end, I got a really good sword that's going to be lasting me for a while. So, probably worth it. It's definitely made combat easier since I picked it up.
real fun!
Wait, I'll go easy on you.
Level 10, yeah, probably. But if it's like any other Star Ocean you want to like level them up so you can unlock new ones, kind of thing. So you want to get them all anyways. Well, I mean, this is something that's easy to do in one playthrough, right? So like, this is definitely not a game I'm gonna 100%. Like, I'm not gonna get every battle trophy. I'm not gonna go for New Game Plus. I mean, it's just, I know for a fact 100%ing this game is not gonna happen, but I'm still gonna do my damnedest to get all these 100% maps, because, yeah. Plus, I mean, you know, if you hit 100% map, you're probably found all the potential treasures you can find. .96%.
Looks like a good fight.
Too slow.
Spear of might!
Ta!
Spear of might!
Ta!
Oh yeah, definitely. 75%, yeah. It's usually what it does. Because the Star Ocean games never really expect anybody to get 100% battle trophy completion, unless you're platinuming the PS3 game.
Bring it on. Here.
I had to 100% it to get that. Yep. Getting the last couple of battle trophies in that game was brutal as frig. I think I spent over 260 hours, I think, platinuming that one. It was definitely my longest platinum by far on PS3. Yep. It's definitely not an easy platinum, I'll tell you that. But it's satisfying, you know, getting it, right? Knowing that you get a platinum that very few people have. Something extra hiding in her pants. Maybe she does. Let's get a special package. .5%. Odin Sphere. I think my first platinum was like
Here we go, guys. Get
before I started like really hunting them back in the day. Was Rock Band of all of all platinums. That's not an easy Rock Band, especially with the Bladder of Steel award, which requires you to play the endless set list without pausing the game or failing any of the failing any of the things. That's like 6 hours or something, 6 or 8 hours straight without failing any of the songs in the set list and pausing the game. That was a long one. I failed the first time trying it too, and like maybe the third last song, because I was also trying. There's another trophy for playing or for beating it on. You had to set this on expert, so I was doing both at the same time, and of course, just had to fail right near the end. That sucked. So I had to play it twice. But before I stopped doing my platinum hunting, I was up to like 200 and something platinums. So yeah, I did a lot of platinum hunting back in the day. Star Ocean 3 is was still my longest, still my proudest achievement with my platinums. Because of the amount of time it took to get that one. 95%, yeah.
Heard a more worthy opponent.
You go 6 hours of the bathroom break, you take a really quick run to the bathroom when it's like a song with like a slow start or whatever. You just have to not fail, so you don't have to 100% the song. As long as the song with a slow start, you can just keep going to the bathroom ASAP. Because the first time I did it, I was playing on guitar, and I played, an expert, and I failed like right near the end, one of the songs. Then I played again with bass, so I did it again on expert, but I went with bass because of course bass is easier. I got it. That was fun times. 96, 97, 98. Damn it. 98.75. Come on, game. I see same point over there. That's where we started. Where's my last 2%?
Dirty trick.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Ice Beetle!
Here!
Ice
Heard a more worthy opponent.
Oh, I hit all the exit areas, so I made sure that the exit areas are all kind of hit. Oh, hit one square there. Just trying to see if there's like any obvious areas like with a chunk that I missed, like right here. Hugged the walls, but I didn't hit the main ones. There you go. We were like, how did we get 1% there? We were like a 98.8 and then suddenly bam, congratulations. I think we hit 99 games like, alright, that's enough. See, I mean, it's clear that you don't need exactly 100%, so. Alright, I guess we're done with that one. Well, there's, so this seems like the right path. There's a couple places, like there was a cave over here I want to check out. Yeah. So at least it's thankful you don't absolutely need 100% because some of these side ones, they might be so... They're to be just absolute perfect spot. Got another mine everyone won't be able to finish until we get something to blow up walls.
It's dark in here.
I wonder if that torch over there will... Hey, it lit. Looks like we'll have to light them as we go along.
Guess kind of feels like the right path then. Is there another spot over here? I think there's another spot over here. We can go somewhere else as well. This one's just treasure. We got all the treasure. Yeah, right here.
Oh, a real fight!
Damn it.
Blade of Fury! Here! See?
I hate when you try to do a regular attack and then they have 100% fury, so it bounces off, and then you try to do a strong attack and they run away. It's like, fuck. So you can't win.
We made it.
This is the right path. Turn around.
Arius, Aquaria territory.
With the default 2, when's that coming out? This place looks like shit.
Some of the houses have been destroyed.
Yes.
I know, right? Every time you think you're going the right way, you turn around, it's like, oh, surprise, this was the right way. As long as the game doesn't, you know, give you a point of no return thing when you can't go back
That happened during the
until, like, later on in the game.
Wow, they did a lot of damage.
The large mansion in the middle of town is our base of operations here. We'll check in there first.
I know, right? Thanks, Captain Obvious. We weren't aware. You're good. Doesn't prevent us from going backwards. Flex seal. Let's go over here first. Oh, they might prevent us from progressing in some of these, like, since we're not supposed to go here yet, maybe. Maybe, like... yeah, you got a few steps in, and it's like, oh... some dudes in our path. Can't go on. These are the worst, the ones where you, like, you literally just have blackness on the outside and you can't see if you hit a place or not. It's like invisible squares.
Be careful! Blade of Fury!
Spear of might!
I was gonna say, this guy's tanky as shit, so I don't think we're supposed to be here.
Spear of might! Spear of might!
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't be here. Can you like heal us, please?
Ice Needle! Healing!
Yeah, the rocks are nasty too. Alright, I'm definitely not going here. This place is not level appropriate. Run away. Is there treasure? Nope. No treasure. Wonder if the caves are the same thing. Yeah. A lot of cash, but it ain't worth it. How much of that am I gonna have to spend just to replace my sage I had to use there? What, 300 bucks for sage? Well, considering that was the right way, it was kind of obvious that wouldn't be the... I just figured the game would give me, like, some sort of... like, would prevent me progressing in the direction I'm not supposed to, but... the game pulled the, you know, the classic Dragon Warrior style of, like, you just cross the bridge and get absolutely wrecked by enemies. Kind of, path prevention, or progression prevention. I'm not sure if we kept going, it would probably prevent us from progressing at some point, but... Or it's like an area where we have to go there at some point to pick something up, and of course, you know, we go to the place that where we normally pick that thing up and there's nothing there, because there's nothing story-wise that tells us to go there. Reach a field of flowers that has like a rare flower you have to pick up, kind of thing. Try that. Yep. Try that cave with the hell of it.
Looks like an even match. Here. Here.
Ice Needle!
Here.
Ice Needle!
Here.
Critical HP. Go for a triple experience.
Firebolt!
Regrets.
See how badly we get murdered here. Didn't run into any enemies here before I ran back, so... I imagine it's the same thing. It's probably not supposed to be here yet, so the game's gonna smack me hard for going the wrong way. I'll be playing the HD remaster. There's not enough differences between the original version and the HD remaster. I mean, obviously, it's like the international version of Final Fantasy X, right? So. It's not like Zodiac Age, which changes the system completely. It's more like, oh, so 10 with better looking graphics and some extra content. Yeah, exactly. That and it's the internet adds the international edition stuff, which we never got in North America until, you know, the HD version. You can skip cutscenes. Yeah, but why though? I guess for boss fights, yeah. I own like 4 different versions of Final Fantasy X. Oh, same dude, so yeah, shouldn't be here. Assuming those are the exact same, which I'm assuming they are. Either way, it seems like our path is blocked. Yeah. Bard thing. A dead end here, so this one is definitely blocked. The other one might have been blocked if we went a little further in, but you know. Yeah, that's what I used to kill penance when I platinumed it. Platinumed it on Vita. When I get to it, what I'll probably do is just for kicks, we'll try out each, like just start the introduction on each version just to see graphically and musically how they differ. So I'll pop in the PS2 version, and go to the Vita version, and the PS3 version, the PS4 version, and of course the PS4 version is the one I'm going to be playing. Just for kicks.
Here we go, guys. Get a move
Looks
on.
like an even match.
Ice needles.
Yeah.
Spear of might! Spear of might!
Ta!
Spear of Might. I did it, Claire. Who's Claire? Play all of them in triple time. Just hook up the controller, the same controller, all 3 of them, and just do some sort of combo thing going. Okay, so let's not fix the Titus's laughter. The mighty Titus laughter scene. This is Arius. Passage through the gates is all being strictly regulated for security purposes. I'm sorry for any inconveniences may cause. Yeah. Poorly wielded sword is a sad sword. If you're a warrior of low standing, never blame your inexperience on your weapon. High prices. Same prices as every other shop. Buy some gooseberry juice. Well, the prices haven't really changed much since we... Let's buy 2 more of these. I should get some clone generators. Buy 2. Love how like these backwaters, you know, medieval time shops have clone generators. You know, totally not breaking the UP3 here. Also, give me like a couple of like ray guns while they're at it. There's a couple of phasers we found laying around. Can't stand it anymore. I want to be in such a dangerous place 1 second longer. Made up my mind. I'm leaving this village. The best idea I've had lately. Oh yeah, that is definitely what it is, but... You think they would call it something different than, like, you know, clone generator? Also, the account book. It's extremely detailed and describes income and expenditures down to the very last full. I'm a diligent person. Not only that, like, how does that even make sense? They just have like just have a buttload of those things that basically make you invulnerable in the shops. That seems a little overpowered. Oh, you've got a disease here. Just use this clone generator. We'll cut off your head, and you'll be back to you know, full health in no time. Most of the villagers have already fled north to Attorney Equios and other such places. Arius is such a dreary place now. Perfect berries? Yeah. Seems these chests always have perfect berries in them. Calorie counting for dummies. Commonly deficient in nutrients. This person's been fooling around. Can't wait till we can start inventing so we can use all these ingredients we keep picking up. Oh, never mind. Multi-flask. This is compounding success rate. I'm hungry. I'm sure you'd like to eat some of my mama's cooking again. Alright, enough of that. Stuff like your cock. RPG van. PC stream. Banned on Twitch for playing with your cock on stream. 100 best home style recipes, all 100 volumes. Wait, each recipe is its own volume? That seems like some really over the top recipe if it needs a whole book to be one recipe. Which definitions suck, I know, right? Well, it's like French and, you know, the word for seal. It's the same idea, right? The tavern I worked at was destroyed in the recent Glyphian attack. There's no good jobs up there. Welcome. How about some nice fleshy bread? Bread. Apple pie. Just It's up to 65,000 now. What was it at the beginning? 30-something thousand? I think juice. What is this, a rated E game? This fine, high quality grape juice. Steam buns. Love the steam effect too. Apple pie. And I'm hungry for like I'm hungry for dessert. Thanks, game. Mama, get this. There's almost no decent food available late. Even when you do find some, it's far more expensive than it used to be. It must have been in this bakery and what rations the king supplies. Oop. I start thinking about Yerglif's next attack will come and get so scared I can't sleep. Chapel. This village has been protected in part by the efforts of runarologists. I wonder what's going to happen now. Oh wow, those Glyphian fiends, they shall pay for this. Seems like a rather uncomfortable place to lay. Ah, it burns. Huh? What? Oh, I was dreaming. This room isn't very sanitary. The thing is, it'll be unhealthy to remain here for so long. Statue of Palmyra, the goddess of the moon and rain, resides over the water and beauty. I wonder if beauty is something women throughout the universe admire. Maybe the focus on beauty defines what it is to be a woman. Statue of Apris, the sun god. Statue of Arena, goddess of the moon and thunder, who presides over the storms and war. I suppose there are goddesses of war even on Earth, but come on. I don't look like I'm afraid to die. Don't say such ridiculous things. Of course I'm afraid. I cannot tolerate any further aggression by those Griffians. It's the only thing that keeps me going. Sword Art game, yeah. I don't think people play Sword Art games for, you know, the high quality gameplay. I think most games that are based on like an anime franchises tend to be pretty shit. Erysia. Three goddesses statues in here seem to represent the actual positional relationship between three moons. Must mean they have developed some degree of astronomical science. Five games? Yeah. It's all 1,000 plus, jeez. I'm sure they're all wonderful games. Super high quality. Worked so hard until now, but it's time to go. I'm really fond of this house I inherited from my parents, but my family lives are more important. Fix-fic. The only way a good Sword Art online game would exist is if it's like a VR game that, you know, a VR MMO. Then you can actually play in the Sword Art Online universe. You gotta spend billions of dollars to make it happen. Can't stand having to live in fear of the Griffians day in, day out. It's gonna drive me mad. We're getting a brain tumor. Guess the cutscenes are fantastic. Oh, and my mama said it's too dangerous to play outside. Oh god, dot hack. Ugh. Those will be fun. I'm bored. Can't be worse than Hoshigami, but I mean, efficient data on water temperature, water currents, and fish school movements. It's kind of haphazard. What would such ambiguous data do? Take the sword. Shiny sword and armor, as well as ointment for muscle aches. Take it all. They don't need it. Yeah, every once in a while you need to get your eyes clawed out a little bit. Can't grave rob. Can't read the epitaphs. It's my home, my wealth, even my family need to the repeated Glyphian invasions. I suppose those fiends will someday come to claim my life. The only thing I have left. I was finally able to open this tavern after years of backbreaking work. Curse them all. Aren't you happy to be at least alive? Let's start over from scratch. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're a big fan of the show, of course, it's like, oh, this looks like the show. So of course you're gonna pick it up. I mean, I doubt anybody other than the fans of the show will be picking it up to begin with. It's like, oh, what is this Sword Art Online thing? It looks anime. Let's try this out. Many died at the hands of the Glyphian forces. I'm sure many more will die here in the days ahead. What's going on in the minds of the Glyphian? What exactly do they want? Badumch. So I got interested in Gundam. See, Gundam is such an overarching franchise. It's not like you need to have watched a show to, maybe play a game. It's like, hey, big mechs. This is interesting, right? Because mechs. But for something like Sword Art Online, I mean, that's. I doubt many people would play the game without even knowing the IP. That game doesn't really have anything that would draw people in that have never watched the show. Keep you waiting, Lady Nell. Lady Clara waits you in the back room. Something has to be good, yeah. A number of pages of sheet music lie here. The Queen, Fairground Painting, Go to the Light, Heart to Heart, Waxing Well, In Search of a Love Song. These music and songs are part of all civilizations. Apparently, this civilization, invented the piano/harpsichord. The exact same, key layout and everything as Earth. That's gotta be one hell of a coincidence. Pretty much right. Statue of the Moon Goddess Irisia. Her hand has been placed in the Maidens of Irisa, flowers that are said to grant good luck to travelers. Steal them. She doesn't need them. Good job. How to make delicious pasta. read that stuff. Welcome back, Lady Nell. I'll go prepare a warm meal for you. I added 27 in about damn time. I'm gonna turn off that skipping thing for now, unless I need to reload or something. So I accidentally don't skip an
We've
event.
already received the redeployment request for the runological weapons.
They will arrive in 3 days.
Will that be sufficient, ma'am?
That will be fine. Carry on.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice work, all. You are relieved.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am. You're looking well.
It's you. When did you return?
Just now, Claire.
Claire sounds way too young for
Welcome
Commander.
home. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I see you still worry too much.
It's only because you're too reckless. If you don't want me to worry about you, try being a little more careful.
That's the line of work I'm in. It can't be helped.
That may be so, still. Are these the ones?
That's right. They're engineers from Greeton. They're still reluctant to help us.
I see. I'm Commander Claire Lasbord of the Aquaria Runological League. I'm honored to meet you.
The name's Cliff Fitter.
I'm Fayt Liengod. Nice to meet you.
I must apologize for forcing our problems on you. However, you must understand our situation.
I think we understand.
But I'm not sure.
I would like to hear what you have to say, and I will provide a thorough explanation of our situation as well. But you must be exhausted. Why don't we continue this tomorrow? You need your rest.
I know, right? Like, what a name. Fayt Liengod.
That's right. He may seem fine now, but Fate is still under the weather.
Like, if there's a name for, like, an JRPG protagonist, I mean... You kind of know you're going to be one when your name is Fayt Liengod.
I'm fine.
It's Maverick, yeah. It's like max power, you know what I mean? Like, if your name is something like that, you're kind of... You know something's going to be happening.
Hey, never pass up a chance to take it easy, kid. It was a real trek crossing those mountains.
Okay.
There's a guest room upstairs on the second floor. Please feel free to use it. Nell, stay behind. We have much to discuss.
Right.
So pleasing, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, and the view's pretty good too.
He says as he stares at Clint.
I'll rest up first. Take a stroll and come back whenever you feel like it.
Will do.
Please use the room by the stairway. First we thought we'd put you in private rooms, but since you're in a foreign land, it would be best if you were with someone you knew well. Or, you know, put us both in the same room so they can guard us. No. Me Too flick. Yeah, but I mean, are they like scientists or something? Let's see. Pan-Galactic Federation Authority and Symbology. It doesn't seem like he's. They don't seem like nobility anyways, they're just scientists, basically. And who knows about their, like, the predecessors there. Difficult book, challenging book, really difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, extremely difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, somewhat difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, quite difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, off-color book, rather difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, difficult book, difficult book. Or the off-color book, I want to see that one. Yeah, pretty much right. Just had a hell of a time on that one. What's the point of having a ladder here? Ladder or nothing. Realism. Rare occurrence, spring constellations, calling the southeast wind, inedible fish, extremely inedible fish. This is a serious matter, but last one's kind of pushing the limits. Of course, using a statue of the highest god for interior lighting, maybe it's not that strict of a religion. Where your room is, don't you? Please try to get some rest. How much better than I may seem, there's an endless number of issues I must declare with Claire. It's like a book of orders to be sent to each region. Let's use the second floor room by the stairs. She'll stand guard and protect you with other lives, if need be. You can rest easy tonight. Everyone looks so tired. I'll save the details for tomorrow. Run the village's revenue and expenditures. They're just barely operating on a surplus. These are some really rough times lately. Hey, Dr. Blackburn. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Singles Day. Probably no point going out to town, maybe. Before I forget. Turn that off so I don't accidentally skip a cutscene or something. But yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely recommend it. Got some like amazing music. Yeah, the combat's definitely interesting. There's a couple of quality of life things that could have been better. Like the AI is pretty stupid for one thing. You can't really set character to be like your healer. It'd be nice if you could tell them to just prioritize healing or staying away from enemies or whatever, and you can't do that. Which compared to Star Ocean 2, which had those kind of AI options, it's a little bit of a downgrade, but overall it's quite good. Come on. Come on. Take a while to load there. Oh, save spot right here. Seems they're already in Aquarian territory, but you should be safe to get some sleep here. You can see how you'd feel uneasy, though. Really keep my eyes open. Sleep. Oh yeah, every game is gonna have some people that prefer. Any games in a series are gonna have some people that prefer game X over game Y, but overall, I mean, the PS2 generation is definitely quite nice. Graphically, musically, is fantastic for the time. It's progressive scan, which definitely helps a lot too in terms of the graphics. So some of the mechanics, like the AI in that, is probably a little bit of a downgrade, but considering this is like a fully 3D combat system versus the previous one's 2D combat system, it's probably harder for them to program an AI that was smarter, if you will. So FFBE. Final Fantasy something or other. Yeah, the AI just, I don't know, couldn't quite make it work well. But at least you can switch the character manually and have them do whatever the hell you want them to do. Nobody should play. I mean, mobile game that nobody should play should be implied, right? You're just adding additional words to a phrase that doesn't need additional words. Did she bring anything underneath that skirt, by the way, there? That was a weird angle. Doesn't look like she was wearing anything. Well, Final Fantasy 12 is the right way of doing it. What should she just do there? It looks like she just like. The angle made it look like she was like she wasn't wearing much down there. Like semi-transparent or something. It was like glitching out her underpants. Yeah, I know, right? And they're just sitting on top of the bed. Taking back the every RPG.
Yo, how'd you sleep? Feel any better?
It's obviously harder to do because you have to animate the blankets, but
Yeah, I feel fine.
yeah. Just stupid that you had to level that stuff just so they can get slightly smarter.
I was probably just worn out.
Glad to hear that. I have a feeling things are gonna get hectic today.
Why do you say that? How do you know?
Oh, you got to be prepared. Just can't really turn side to side when you're sleeping.
Just a hunch.
Oh, we know all about those.
Funny guy.
I still miss his autographed shirt though. Yep. I could see like learning new stuff like different guarding mechanics or something, but making it so that, you know, they don't do stupid shit. Alright, I'm going to pause the time here for a second. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, grab a drink, and I'll be back in just a minute. So I'll be right back.